Good morning from me in my unmade bed. It's currently 7:14 in the morning. You can't see that, but I promise you it's 7:14 in the morning. Today is day one of the Gilmore Girls Readathon. I'm so excited. I haven't had my coffee yet, so it's really weird that I'm like this kind of like, before I've had my coffee on a Sunday morning. But I have to go serve the first service at my church, at my kids' church at 9:15, and then I'll be staying for the second service at 10:45. It's our church's baptism service. That's always a really great service to go to, so that's what I'll be doing this morning. But I will right now go have coffee and kind of have a slow start to my morning because I don't have to be at the church till 9. So yeah, I'm just really happy that we're back again doing the Gilmore Girls Readathon. Let's go. May not be the healthiest breakfast, but it does look quite yummy. So if you're wondering, it's a blueberry English muffin. And some butter, so that's it. Alright, it's later now. I changed back into the sweater I was wearing. Okay, I feel like we need to talk about this. I just started self-tanning, like just started it a couple days ago, and I stupidly bought this self-tanner that doesn't have, like, I think they call it like a color guard. So yeah, I'm gonna buy a self-tanner that has a color guard on it so I can know what I've tanned and what I haven't. And I know I've watched so many self-tanning videos where they like, I use a foundation brush to buff it into my fingers, and I was like, I can be okay with just a mitt. No. I cannot be okay with just a mitt. So I know it's a thing, and I'm just hoping it goes away soon. I literally just rinsed it off. Like, I self-tanned Friday night, because today's Sunday. I'm out of focus. So I self-tanned Friday night, and then I rinsed it off Saturday. So it's only like a couple days, not even a day. So I'm hoping it'll die down, but I know it looks awful, and I'm about to be holding up some books, so you're gonna see it and you're gonna be like, oh wow, that looks bad. And I completely agree, it does. Okay, so I wanted to share the books I plan on reading this week because I haven't done that yet. I think it's like 4:30 right now. I was supposed to go to like this little group gathering thing that my church does, but that got canceled, or it got rescheduled for later in this week. But I do want to go ahead and let me grab the challenges. It's my own readathon, and I don't remember all the challenges off the top of my head. I'll tell you what, going to college makes you forget how to do everything. It makes your memory suffer. It also, like, I can't tell you how many times I was taking notes and forgot how to spell common words. Like, the word there, that means, like, that's their property, T-H-E-I-R. So many times when I was taking notes, I would spell it T-H-I-E-R, and I'm like, I never had this problem until now. Okay, so I did kind of a janky looking, like, TBR thing, especially for the bingo board. So I'll share, what's going on with my hair? I'll share my TBR. I did take a nap, so if my makeup looks like, if I slept, I think, on this side, so if you can tell, my makeup's kind of been off on this side. And so I put my hair back because the nap just really ruined my hair. So anyway, gosh, I'm all over the place. I'm going to share my TBR. I have no, like, expectation that I'll read any more than, like, 1 or 2 of these books this week. So this first book is The Kiss of Deception by Mary E. Pearson. I don't think fulfills, actually yes it does. It does fulfill one of the core challenges. It fulfills the complicated love interest, because what I know of this book is that it's about a princess who runs away, and she's being chased by an assassin and like the prince she was supposed to marry, and they spy on her, I guess, both of them, and try to win her heart. And like you are confused as to who is the assassin and who is the prince. So that one I think fulfilled the complicated love interest challenge. There's my chair with clothes on it, which is so sad because I just did laundry yesterday and completely forgot about those clothes. Anyway, so yeah, I have that one, and it also fulfills a lot of challenges for the bingo board, but I was talking about that janky TBR thing I did. Look at what I did for the bingo board. I just wrote out like the amount of squares that's on the Gilmore Girls bingo board, and as I was going through the books that I'm gonna be reading, I just marked an X for the like corresponding challenge. Now I don't remember which X goes for what book. So complicated love interests, at least for the core challenge, is fulfilled by The Kiss of Deception. Look who has decided to join me. It's Artie. Okay. He can't even be bothered to turn his head. Okay, so the next book I have here to read, I think I chose this book because it fulfills a lot of the bingo board challenges, but it's A Walk to Remember by Nicholas Sparks. I also think this one is gonna fulfill my read a book set in a small town, because it's set in a small town called Beaufort, North Carolina. So not quite a small town like Stars Hollow, it's set in a southern town, but yeah, it has a super autumnal cover, and I've seen the movie to this book many a times, but I can't remember, did the movie come? No, the book definitely came first, because I was looking to see if it was one of those books published between the year 2000 and 2007, but it was actually published the year I was born, so not between 2000 and 2007. The next book I have here on my Gilmore Girls Readathon TBR, sorry if I get super close, I have never vlogged before. I mean, I've vlogged with my DSLR, but I've always had to prop that one up. Anyway, okay, moving on. The next book I have here is The Switch by Beth O'Leary. I think I'm reading this one for the book that is it features a mother-daughter relationship. I think it more predominantly features a mother-grandmother relationship, but I'm like, I can substitute that because, you know, Rory and Emily had a huge, like, they have their own huge storyline. I also was talking about my TBR with my fellow co-hosts on our little Instagram group messaging, and Heather from Bookables actually has read this and said that there is the mother, I guess that's between the grandmother and the daughter, is heavily featured in this book, so I was like, great, that'll be my pick for that challenge. The next book, because I have 5 here, I have 6, I have 5. See what I'm saying? You forget how to do things you used to be able to do, like count to 5. Alright, this is the 4th book of 5. It's The Hand on the Wall by Maureen Johnson. Okay, so this one's super cool because I read The Vanishing Stair, which is the 2nd book in this series. This is the 3rd book in the Truly Devious. It's just a trilogy, but I think I saw a spin-off book on Goodreads recently. But anyway, I read The Vanishing Stair last year for the Gilmore Girls Readathon, so it just seemed only fitting that I would read it for this year's Gilmore Girls Readathon. Also, because I've been in school, I haven't been able to read this, but this has definitely been... I'm so sick and tired. I never touched the thing, bro. Why are you focusing on that? Anyway, what was I even saying? This is a mess. Anyway, so it seemed only fitting that I would read this for this year's Gilmore Girls Readathon. I would have read it sooner than the Readathon, but I started school back in June, was it? For my summer semester, and stopped reading everything. So, yeah, I would have had it read sooner by now. But now that I'm not in school and it's the Gilmore Girls Readathon, I'm reading it. This one actually fulfills 2 challenges from the list. Let me use my foot here. It fulfills the next book in a series in honor of A Year in the Life, which I still haven't seen, and then a book, a fall-winter setting, because it's set in the fall, and I actually think this one might go into the winter. I think it could also fulfill read a book set in a small town. Not really. It's set in a private school. So this one fulfills read a book set in a private school for the bingo board. Alright, and then the last book on my TBR for this week fulfills the book that is either by an Asian author and or has Asian representation. This book just so happens to have both. It's Frankly in Love by David Yoon, which is also an author's debut, and that was one of the squares on the bingo board, so I'm doing great there. But yeah, David Yoon, I believe, is from South Korea, or I think he might be a Korean American. Yeah, it says he grew up in Orange County, California, so he's Korean American, and our main character, Frank Lee, is also Korean American. And that's it. I've doubled up on some challenges. I think I picked some books specifically because they fulfilled different, oh my gosh, wow, did you like that shot of my chest? They fulfilled different challenges from the bingo board, and I'm just really excited to get back to reading. It's been so long since I've finished a book. Oh my gosh. In fact, I recently finished a book, but it was only because I was doing a Bible study over the book, and we met every Tuesday, and we only met for 4 weeks, so it was on a hurried rush. And that's really the only reason why I read that book. So I've also been noticing whenever I'm done with school, I don't even want to read. Like, I just want to get in my bed. Hello? I want to get in my bed and relax and like watch either Gilmore Girls, Friends, or The Office. That's the triple threat for me. So yeah, oh my gosh, and New Girl. But we canceled our Netflix, and New Girl's only on Hulu, like Prime, not Prime, but like Hulu Plus, I think is what it's called. And I don't have Hulu Plus, but I'm about to get it because I miss New Girl. I keep singing Groove is in the Heart like Nick Miller did. Remember that scene when he was in the shower? Anyway, why am I talking about a totally different show with the word girl in it? Gilmore Girls. I've actually, if y'all want to know, I'm currently on season 6. I'm near the end. I just watched the episode with Lane's 2 weddings, Lane and Zach's. I still don't know how I feel about them, like, actually getting married. I never thought it would last between Lane and Zach, because I never really liked Zach. I just feel like he's just kind of a doofus. Like, I don't know. That's just my opinion. So yeah, that's where I'm at, and I'll probably watch, I'll definitely this week watch more episodes and talk about them with you guys. So yeah, that's gonna do it for me in this vlog update. I'll either see you guys later tonight once I've started reading something, or probably tomorrow. My brother and his girlfriend are feeling quite unwell, so my mom and I are gonna go get them dinner and take it to them. We'll see how much reading I get done this evening. Artie, did you lick my book? Why did you do that? Hey guys, it's now Tuesday. I did not do any vlogging yesterday. I'm not gonna lie, yesterday was not my best day, like mentally. I was feeling just kind of very, just down, like, and I don't really have any reason for feeling that way. It just comes every now and then. I'm okay, like, I'm not depressed or anything, I promise. I just have those days where I just don't feel at my best. So it's Tuesday, I don't know if I've already mentioned it, and it's now the evening on Tuesday, and I think I'm gonna bust out my Christmas decorations and decorate my room for Christmas, because I don't know if you can tell, I still have pumpkins on my desk. Oh yeah, I also cut myself while slicing butter this morning while making an egg. Do you even say that, making an egg? Cooking an egg? That wasn't even for me, so that's what I get for helping my mom. Well, she actually went and was getting tested for COVID, which, thank the Lord, it came back negative. This was actually her second test. She took one last week and it was negative, and she took another one this week and it's still negative. But anyway, so like right behind me, I still have like some pumpkins up, and I've just only been listening to Christmas music basically ever since November 1st happened. I've been listening to Christmas music like in the car, when I get ready for, well, the day now. I was about to say when I get ready for work, but I'm not working currently. Yeah, I'm gonna get started on that. I think though I might want to make just a fun little trip to the bookstore, and this is gonna sound super like okay, but like I think I solely want to do it to have some footage for this vlog, just because I feel like I want to make up for my absence from yesterday. I realized, even though I shared my TBR with you guys, I didn't tell you what book I was going to start reading, but I actually started The Hand on the Wall by Maureen Johnson. This is the 3rd book in the Truly Devious trilogy, so it's the last book. But so I'm clearly not very far in this book yet, but yeah, so far I'm liking it. What I love about series, and I know some people like don't like it, but I like it, considering it's been now a year since I read The Vanishing Stair, which is the second book in this trilogy. I really like how she's going very thoroughly over basically what happened in the second book. Because I remember like the overview of it, but I don't know, like I can't remember like super specific details, but it's one of those like as I'm reading this and I'm being reminded of what happened, I'm like, oh yeah, that did happen. I kind of already have an idea of who I think like is kind of behind what's going on at Ellingham Academy. I know that I have to be super specific with how I word this since this is the third book in a trilogy, but yeah, I definitely think there's a specific person to be looking out for, and I'm looking out for this person. So yeah, that's all I'm gonna say. I do think though that if you are looking for any type of a good fall winter mystery, this series is a great one to pick up. I really like it. I like how there's a mystery that is set in the 1930s, and then there's also murders and deaths that happen in the current timeline, because it switches back and forth between two different narratives, but they're connected. So yeah, I really like it. Very good atmospheric writing, and yeah, I think it's just, I think I've said it before, but I think it's really cool that I read The Vanishing Stair for last year's Gilmore-thon, and I'm reading the third book this year, and who knows, maybe next year for season 3 of the Gilmore Girls Readathon, I'll read The Box in the Woods. So yeah, that's the update as of right now. I'm gonna go either to the bookstore before they close and try to get some footage for the vlog. It's such a vain reason to go, but or I'm gonna go ahead and just bring my Christmas decorations upstairs and get started on that. We shall see. I am back from Hobby Lobby and Books A Million. My Hobby Lobby and Books A Million are literally right next door to each other, so it's just really easy to go from one store to the other, but I did purchase some books, and I'll go ahead and show them. I guess I could do it here on the table. The lighting down here is so awful. Sorry, I'm also wearing glasses, so I know there's probably going to be a glare. Not much I can do about that since, you know, I did not inherit 20/20 vision. It's more like 9/10 vision. I don't think that's accurate. Alright, so the first book I picked up was Matthew McConaughey's book, Green Lights. A little known fact about me, I love Matthew McConaughey. I was born and raised primarily in Texas. That was really close to me. I was born and raised primarily in Texas, so I just think of him as a Texas brother. And I just love him as an actor. I just love the way he talks. The way he talks reminds me a lot of my dad, so I just kind of love him. And then the other book I picked up is a new release. I didn't even know it was out. What's so weird is I did her devotional. It's a 5-day devotional. Sorry about the band-aid, it is disgusting. It's a 5-day devotional on the YouVersion Bible app. If you don't know what that is, it's literally like reading the Bible and all of its translations, but there's a lot of devotionals that you can do on the YouVersion app, and I did this one because sorry, I'm trying to get comfy. And anyway, so I did it, and I had no idea it was a book that came out, so it was kind of an impulse purchase, but it's Lisa TerKeurst's new book, Forgiving What You Can't Forget, and it's a book all about forgiveness. I read her book, It's Not Supposed to Be This Way, earlier this year, back in May or June, and absolutely loved it. So I'm really excited to get to this one. I've also read like half of her book, Uninvited, and that was a really good one. And then the only other thing I picked up from Books A Million was this little notebook. I just thought it was really cute. Here's what it looks like more up close. It's just kind of like you know, your typical lined journal, but I like that there's even room, excuse my band-aid, there's even room to write like the date, and yeah, it's just really nice and pretty, and I just like the leather feel. It's nice and soft. So I got that. Again, oh my gosh, I tried scrubbing so hard that self-tan in the shower, y'all. I'm so sorry to like just affront you that way. It's not a good look. So yeah, here's my little haul from Books A Million tonight. And then while I was at Hobby Lobby, I saw this super cute holiday dog scarf. I got the medium size just because Artie, he's a small dog. He's 11 pounds, but he has a lot of fur right now. He's in desperate need of a trip to the groomers. But I went ahead and got him the medium size. And I kind of want to see what he's going to do with it. He legitimately, I've put him before in a Christmas sweater and he seriously got depressed. Like, this was years ago, but he wouldn't leave like the kitchen of the old apartment that we lived in as long as he was wearing, it was like this reindeer type sweater. It had a hood and antlers and I just thought it was the cutest thing on him. But he like hated it and he just stayed in this one spot in the kitchen, and for I say the longest time, for a few days, my mom and I didn't know what was going on with him. We just thought like he was in some funk or maybe he ate something bad. But then as soon as we took the sweater off of him, I think like I was gonna give him a bath or something, I mean, it was like life got shot into him. He was running around, being so playful, and that's how we realized he does not like wearing clothes. Which I know a lot of people, a lot of dog parents or owners of dogs or whatever you want to call yourselves, it's a very like, you're either like totally for dressing your dogs or you're like completely against it. I'm one of those rare few that like, I don't really mind. I just have a dog that has let me know that he doesn't want to wear anything. So I'm hoping that if it's just this mini scarf, he'll be fine, right? Okay, so I've taken the scarf off. Artie, say hi to the camera. And let's see, Bubba. Let's see how you like it. Oh, this is a great fit. Alrighty. Oh my gosh, look at him. Wow. Oh, pose. Work it. Work it. Do you see how still he just got? I'm telling you, he hates it when anything is on him. Do you like it, Bubba? You don't think he does. Oh, it's a little long. I think he would have liked a small. Yep, this is what he's already got a paw through it. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. See? But do you see what he's doing? He's getting on his bed and he's mourning already. Well, at least it was only like $5. That's actually not that cheap for something that I just got about 3 seconds of enjoyment out of. But yeah, he is eyeballing this scarf real hard right now. He wants nothing to do with that scarf. All right, the only other thing down here is all of my Christmas decorations are down here. So let's grab them. All of my fall decor on the floor, and we have all of our Christmas decor ready to go up. But before I do, that's also my mom's stool where she sits to put on her makeup, but it's also how I will stand up to take down this fall banner. It's not the safest thing. I wouldn't recommend trying that at home, but I do it at my home, but I'm a responsible adult. Remember that. I'm going to be watching Gilmore Girls while I decorate for Christmas. Normally I would watch like a Christmas movie, but since it's the Gilmore Girls Readathon, I felt like we should just continue on with this trend. Also, if you can't tell, I only have 2 more episodes left of season 6 before I start season 7, the last season, if you're not including Year in the Life, of Gilmore Girls. And like I said before or earlier, I don't have Netflix, so I have the entire DVD set. If you could see it down there, the lighting doesn't want to help. Also, sorry about the mess that is my room. So many stacks of books. It's just welcome to my life. And I'm now on Driving Miss Gilmore. I actually have watched though half of this, but I fell asleep watching it the other night. So I'll just go ahead and start it from the beginning, because I got right past the part where Jackson apparently is now harvesting marijuana, and they have a code word for it by calling it pickles. So I'll just start from the beginning. Wednesday, everybody. It is Wednesday. I kind of did not finish decorating my room for Christmas until like 11:30 last night, and so by the time I was done, I was exhausted and I was not going to film. Like, I was asleep within 30 minutes. So I was gonna wait till today to show you the finished product. You can kind of already see because most of like my stuff is what's hanging on my walls. I also just filmed the Oh What Fun Readathon announcement, my other readathon. I don't want to like promote it in the middle of another readathon. So yeah, I filmed that, which should be, that video will go up before this vlog even goes up. But yeah, I'll give you like a little quick tour of my Christmas decor in my room. Also, my room's a mess, so. So over here on my makeup vanity, I pulled out one of my winter candles and burned that while I was decorating, and this stuff smells like if you ever had hot cocoa at a Friday night football game in high school. That's what that smell reminds me of. My little Joy to the World sign here that I've had for years and years. I got it from Hobby Lobby. Most of my decor I've gotten from Hobby Lobby, just to letting y'all know. And then this cute little Christmas tree. Alright, and over here next to my TV, I have a little snowman. He is super cute. I've had him for a while. All of those candles are empty, don't judge me. Alright, and then above my window, you can't really see it, but I have a little like Christmas garland. I don't really know how to show that better, but you get the gist. And then over here, I have a little Christmas wreath kind of just hanging above a little wooden bookshelf. On top of my bookshelf, I have a little angel. She's cute, had her for a while. And then we have my wall. It's so cute. The Oh Holy Night and the Merry and Bright signs I got from Kirkland's. Comfort and Joy I got from Hobby Lobby. The star I got from Hobby Lobby. And then this little like Santa and his reindeer I got from a little Christmas decoration shop. Well, they're actually like a florist. They like make bouquets and stuff, and there's like a plant nursery, but they also have like a holiday house that they come out with like every October, and I got it from there. It's called Celebrations, I think. I've only been there the one time, but that was like the last little garland they had on their wall, so I had to get it. And then of course on my bed I have my Sully the snowman stuffed little animal. Well, he's not an animal, that's a snowman. He's my little stuffed thing. And then I have my Merry Christmas pillow that I believe the pillow was also from Kirkland's. And then, don't judge me, Bambi, the bamboo plant, is in desperate need of some TLC. But I went ahead and changed the little quote on my letterboard. So it says, "A thrill of hope, the weary world rejoices." And then my cute little snowman, I got him from Hobby Lobby last year, and I just think he looks so happy. And I love his little pine cone buttons. He's just so stinking cute. I don't think I've given him a name though. It needs to start with an S though, because I love alliterative names for my little happy people. I mean, the other snowman by my TV is cute, but this one's like, he takes the cake. And then last but not least, I have this little like sleigh thing, and these bells actually make little noises. Oh, I just messed up what I had done. But anyway, I just have this sitting on my desk because I have nowhere else to put it, but I love it. It's super cute. Don't mind the mess on my desk. It's just always like that. So yeah, that's it. You may be wondering, why the heck did that take you forever to do? I don't know. Honestly, it was figuring out how to hang stuff while also covering up like holes in the walls and just making it all look good. So yeah, I'm really happy with the finished result, and I'm really happy that we're just always one day closer to Christmas. I get happier and happier. Like I said, I think I've already said it in this vlog, I don't know, but I've only been listening to Christmas music lately, and just my favorite time of year. Don't make me feel bad. I got some direct message on Instagram. She was so not rude about it at all, but she was just like, is it tradition for you to decorate so early? And I'm like, yeah, kind of. Like, I love decorating for Christmas. Why not have it up for as long as possible? I haven't done any reading today, but I need to. I got up, as you saw, I did my little Bible study that I've been doing. It's over the book of Jonah. It's been so good. I love the book of Jonah. Oh my gosh, I've read it so many times. It's probably, honestly, my most read Bible book. For starters, it's super short, so that's probably why it's my most read. But I also, like, God has spoken to me directly through the book of Jonah, which, you know, that always makes me feel more, like, love for something. But anyway, I did that. I did a little workout for the first time in a week or two, so that was exciting. And then of course I took a shower and got ready, so I'm finally at a place where I'll be able to have some time, especially while the video I just recorded exports and I get that loaded into Premiere Pro, and then I can start editing it later. But I'm actually gonna go meet friends for dinner around 5:30, and then there's like this group hangout that my local church has tonight at 7. So I probably won't vlog there because I am still the most uncomfortable vlogging in public, but that's my plan for the rest of the evening. But it's literally, what time is it? It is 12:49. It's 12:50 pretty much. So I've got a good solid like 4 hours of reading in front of me. So I'm gonna go ahead and start that. Sorry about the glare, and my glasses are dirty. I need to get a wipe and wipe them down, but it's now Thursday. There's clothes on the back of my chair. It's just it's a whole mess already this morning. I'm about to head over to a friend's house and literally just read and hang out because she's got like math schoolwork to do. So that gives me time to read because I'm all done with my fall semester. I don't go back to school or online school until January 18th, so that's exciting. But I wanted to show off this little book sleeve since I'll be traveling about 5 minutes to my friend's house. I'm going to take my book with me, which is still The Hand on the Wall, and as you can see, I'm still not that far in it because, like I said, yesterday evening I had dinner with friends and then we went to like this little hangout thing at my church's pastor's house, which was really fun, but you know, no reading got done and I didn't get back home till like 10:30. If you haven't seen, like on Instagram, the person, the woman, the beautiful woman who makes these, her Instagram account is Happy Go Lovely Sleeve. I can't remember what size I have, but this is a young adult hardcover and it fits like perfectly. It even has room left over. I'll show you. That's what it looks like, all tucked in there, nestled. Oh, and there's Artie on his dog bed. So yeah, and it's got a little pocket here in front as well to like keep bookmarks, if you can see that. And I think that this pocket here in front is a perfect place to keep my little Gilmore Girls bookmarks that I just dropped one. I can't remember where I got them. I think I got them from Books A Million, and they came in a pack of 4, but it's got the little Dragonfly Inn, Luke's No Cell Phones, I know I need to do my nails, Life Short, Talk Fast, and then the Luke's mug. And I just think they're so cute, and I was kicking myself for not using one while I'm reading The Hand on the Wall, so I'm gonna take these with me and I guess decide which one I'm gonna use. I love the No Cell Phones poster in Luke's Diner because I'm a huge supporter of like staying off your freaking cell phones. Like, I think if you know me, then you know one of my biggest personal pet peeves is when people are always on their cell phones. It just drives me bonkers. So I think this one might be the bookmark I start using. gonna go down this little slide. Oh God.
I mean, stick it in an envelope and we could mail the whole town for $1.40. It's avoiding people tough and uncomfortable. I don't know. I hate hiding from people, especially when I don't want to hide from them.
Hello, me and Artie. Artie, look at me. Look here, Artie. You can't even see him. Why isn't it focusing on his precious beanie face? So Artie and I just got back from the groomers. Look how cute he is. Anyway, it's 4:48 on Tuesday. The readathon ended Sunday. It's Tuesday. I've been meaning to film kind of like a wrap-up clip to end the readathon with. And let me just apologize right now for what a failure I have been as a host for this readathon. I haven't finished The Hand on the Wall by Maureen Johnson, the only book I read this entire past week into the next week. In full transparency, starting like Thursday night, I kind of just got hit with a bunch of it's a wave of anxiety, but also like definitely spiritual attacks. I mean, I'm a Christian and I definitely believe when those really negative thoughts start invading, I perceive it as an attack from the enemy. If you don't, and if you're weirded out by this lingo, I'm sorry, but like it's just kind of how I process these things. And so Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I just was racked with anxiety. And oh, there's Artie looking up into the window. Hey bud. So yeah, and I couldn't even bring myself to do anything for this readathon, and I greatly apologize for that. But like I said, it's Tuesday now, and I think even though the readathon has ended, I still really wanted to bake some of these cookies that I got. They're the standard like Pillsbury sugar cookies, but these ones are like elf, like it has Will Ferrell's hat. I really want to make those, and then of course watch my favorite Gilmore Girls episode so far. I mean, I've heard the 7th season, which is the season I'm on, doesn't have a lot to offer in the way of greatness, especially considering how the last season ended, and I'm really upset about that. But yeah, even though I let myself down, I will never ever let myself down as hard as Rory let herself down at the end of season 4. Obviously, I will not specify what it is she does in case you haven't seen that part of Gilmore Girls. But if you have, then you know me not reading a book for the readathon is not as bad as what Rory did. And I think we can all agree on that. Yeah, I just wanted to thank everyone for participating, seeing all of your guys' like TBRs and involvement with the challenges and the bingo boards. And the live show we did Sunday was so fun. I had kind of a bit of technical difficulty like setting up the Netflix teleparty. Also, I didn't have Netflix, but we actually restarted it for the live show, and also because I really want to watch A Year in the Life, and since I'm on season 7, because I have the DVDs for Gilmore Girls, I'm on season 7 now, so I'm getting very close to being ready to watch A Year in the Life. And who knows, once I watch it, we may go back to canceling it because we canceled it for a specific reason. I went to a friend's house Thursday, which I am probably gonna put clips in from that, but she actually showed me the first episode of, I really hope I don't get like demonetized. I don't want to get demonetized, so I'm just gonna call it Schitt's Creek. I thought that's not what it's called though, obviously. So she showed me the first episode of Schitt's Creek, and I'm already on season 2. So I really am enjoying that show. I think I've got my mom into it now as well. I can't believe I'm only just now watching it. I like though knowing that it's completed. So all 6 seasons are on Netflix, and they're all like 20-minute episodes. So I foresee myself finishing this show by this time next week. And it really makes me sad because I wish reading books took as little time as watching TV shows. Does anyone else feel the same way? Because I mean, I love reading, I truly do. I'm just not fast at it. Like, I will never be one of those people who can read 5+ books a month. especially now that I'm in school. I mean, I'm not in school like currently. I'm done with my fall break, but I will say mad props to you guys out there who are keeping up a booktube channel, who are also in college, or even just like if you're still even in high school doing anything extracurricular outside of your schooling. Again, major props, because I like lost my desire to read because online school, I think a lot of us can now relate to online school. The more of us that have been having to do it, 95% of online school is reading, like just your textbook, reading the lesson plan, because no one is there teaching you anything. So you're having to read things for yourself. So coming out of an 8-hour school day where all I did was read something on a computer screen really downplayed my desire for reading anything else at the end of the day. And so since this past week, the week of the Readathon, has been my first week not in school, it's kind of been slowly, that desire to read has been slowly coming back, but it didn't come back kind of like in a rush like I thought it was going to. So I'm gonna blame that for the fact that I didn't read a book this week. I mean, I did read a book, I just didn't finish it. So yeah, that's the update. I think I'll end it here. As far as me talking, I'll probably actually end it with some shots of me baking my elf cookies and watching They Shoot Gilmore's, Don't They, which is what the episode's called that I'm going to watch. I first and foremost really want to thank you guys for understanding why I didn't really do so great during this readathon, and also thank you guys for being a part. We did season 2 and I still had a really fun time, honestly, getting involved, especially on social media, on the Instagram, on the Discord. I actually had to figure out how to even use Discord. I've never used Discord before, and I'm still not quite positive all that like you can do on it, but I liked seeing your guys's TBRs and those of you who used the bingo board and then like put the book covers for each bingo board prompt. I mean, honestly, if it's posted on there, I probably saw it because I had plenty of time when I wasn't reading to be stalking the Gilmore Girls social media. So yeah, thank you guys again for participating. Hopefully we can come back for a season 3 next year, and I will see you guys very soon in my next video. Bye.